Welcome to another lesson of Microsoft Excel. In this lesson, we're going to show you how you can make an audit report. So first off, we're going to learn about what an audit report is and why is it done in Microsoft Excel. So an audit report is a written opinion of an auditor regarding an entity's financial statements. The report is written in a standard format as mandated by generally accepted auditing standards GAAP. GAAP requires or allows certain variations in the report, depending upon the circumstances of the audit work in which the auditor engages. The different type of audit reports are a lot, so some of them are clean opinion, qualified opinion, and adverse opinion. So disclaimer of opinion. A disclaimer of opinion can be triggered by several situations. For example, the auditor may not be independent, or there is a going concern issue with the auditee, or certain financial records needed by the auditor were not available. So the typical audit reports contain 3 paragraphs, which covering the following topics, which can be responsibilities of the auditor and the management of the entity, the scope of the audit, and the auditor's opinion of the entity's financial statements. So I'm not gonna describe anymore, so I'm gonna just show you how you can make it, and that will be also the basics. So first up, what you're gonna need is a chart or a table. In a table where you will find a lot of lists and the financial statements and also the statuses. So as you can see here, I have a table which is where you can see that the purchased items, sold or sold items, return items, and then we're going to find out the balance. Well, all of the audit will be found out through the formulas, so I'm going to show you how you can do it and how you're going to find this total P, total S, and then total R. So we're going to find 3 of these, and then at the end, when we get all of these, that will be the audit report in Microsoft Excel. And that is quite easy because all of them are in formula. Okay, and at the end we're gonna find out the availability too, which is gonna be available. So let's see, this is gonna be available. So well, that is it. Now we're gonna first show you that there are a list of items, the quantity and the rate and amount. Well, we're gonna find it right now, but if I don't want, okay, we can also like use the rate. That will be better. So let's say let's do 3 numbers for each of them. Okay, I'm just typing in a random one, which is gonna be okay. Now what I'm gonna do is just copy all of these, and the rate will be the same in all of these. So well, that is how it's gonna work. My bad. Well, the rate of these, Control C, well, this will be it. So that is how you can be able to find out the balance. So first off, to find out the balance, we're going to need the total amount of each and every one of those. To find out the amount, what we're going to do is into these, okay, multiply these. So first off, we're going to type in equal, and then let's say this one multiplied by this rate. Okay, press enter. Well, that will be it. Use the fill header to find out the other ones. We're going to do the same here, which is going to be equal this one into this one, the rate, enter. That will be it. And at the end we're gonna find this amount too, which is gonna be equal quantity into this one. Okay, use the fill header, and now you will see that all of them are done. Well, the totals are done. Now at the end we're gonna find out is the balance. So to find out the balance, what we're gonna do is, yeah, obviously use the cells. So my bad, I'm gonna merge these cells. Now this is quite done. Now what I'm gonna do is to find out the sales, or to find out the balance, okay, which is gonna be right here, total P, total S, total R, and availability. Okay, so to find out the total P, which is right here, so what we're gonna do is type in equal. Okay, and for each of them there is a formula, so we're gonna go through them one by one to show you how you're gonna make it. So first off, what we're gonna do is type in equal, and then equal, what it's gonna be, it's gonna be sum, okay, SUM, the product. so as it is the product and each and every one of them. So I'm going to just click on sum like product, and then we're going to do is select the array or the range, which is also the same. So what I'm going to do here is select the range, which is going to be the list of items, which you can see right here. So I'm going to select all of them. Okay, select all of them. What we're going to do is lock in the cells, which is going to be just type or press F4 so that they are locked in, and then type in equal, and then what we have here is T, okay, which is going to be right here. So T7, okay, my bad, or maybe like T6. So T6 right here, and then close the parentheses. Okay, first off, oh my bad, which should be like two brackets right over here. Okay, now there are double brackets, and then multiply into open parentheses again, and then what we're gonna do is select the quantity. So the quantity is right over here, which you can see. So as it is quite done, what we're gonna do is hit on F4 again so that all of them are now locked. So what I'm gonna do right here is also lock it by pressing in F4. Okay, so just press in F4 and you will see it will be locked. And then what we're gonna do is just close the parentheses and then hit enter. Yes, and you will see that this is quite done, and this is how you will be able to find out the total P or the total present. Okay, another thing what you have to do is that to find out the total P is that use another formula or use another one, which is gonna be, okay, let me show you how you're gonna do that. So first off, what we're gonna do is let's say what we're gonna do is, let's say this one. Okay, we're gonna copy this again, control C, my bad, control C. Let's make this no, my bad, control C. I'm going to control V, and you can see that the total has changed. Now if I change this again, it's going to be 150. So this is how you can find out the audit report. If the product is increasing, obviously the total present will also increase one by one, or however, or how many quantity increased. Okay, if the quantity is like 7, so 7 is going to be added to the total P. So it doesn't matter because this is an automatic audit report. So what I'm going to do right here is just click on it, and you will find the total P, which is right over here. So now what I'm going to do is also do the same thing, which is going to be sum product, which is right here, equal sum product to find out the total S. So I'm going to do is sum product. Now select the array, which is going to be the same thing. So sum S is the sum of the sale, okay, which is going to be right here. So what I'm going to do first is select the quantity. Okay, before selecting the quantity, you can also select the list. Okay, but as I don't want it right now, so I'm going to do is, let's say the quantity is more important. Now as the quantities are now selected, just click on F4 so that all of them are locked in. First off, what I'm going to do is let's make another bracket right over here, and then what I'm going to do is close the parentheses, or my bad. So first off, what we're going to do is type in equal, and this is going to be T6, close the parentheses, multiply it, and then what we're gonna do is multiply it with the same thing which we did a while ago, which is gonna be multiply, and then open the parentheses again. After opening the parentheses, it's gonna be the rate, okay, or rate or whatever there is, which is right over there. Okay, my bad, what I did was something wrong, which is gonna be the list first, and then it was gonna be this one, equal, and then what we're gonna do is type in T, or the quantity, which is gonna be right over here, and then lock it, my bad, lock it by F4, and then close the parentheses, hit enter, or double parentheses, hit enter, and that will be done. Now if you change the names, you will see that this will increase. Okay, let's copy this, control C, let's press control V, and you can see that the number has been changed. Control V again, and you can see according to the amount it will change by one, however, or how many you put. So I'm going to use the fill header again to find out the total sales again. Another thing what you're going to do is find out the total R. What you're going to do is do the same type of formula. To find out the same type of formula, what we're going to do is type in equal sum product, and then open the array, which is going to be right over here, which is going to be this one. This one again, we're going to do is, okay, my bad, open another parentheses, select the list of objects, F4, then type in equal, which is going to be T6, close the parentheses, multiply it, open parentheses again, and then the quantity. After the quantity is selected, F4, close the parentheses twice, and then hit enter. And you can see that NA has appeared up, but you don't have to worry about it. So what I'm gonna do is 06. Well, this was quite done, but I don't understand why is it a problem, as this is NA. Let's see what is the problem. Value not available. So maybe there is a problem, so I'm gonna do is cut all of them. Okay, my bad. Well, that was the problem which I have right here. So this is gonna be this one. Open the like this, equal T6, not T6, yeah, well, that is T6, close the parentheses, into, and then open the parentheses again, and then select the quantity, which is going to be right over here. This should be fine. Then what we're gonna do is, or maybe like, let's say 1 to 3, okay, which is, well, that is enough. Or maybe just do this. Let's select the whole thing, lock it, close the parentheses twice, and then hit enter. Now you can see the total R has been changed. Now let's say Control C, Control V. Well, that will be the same, but Control V, and now you can see that this has differed. Okay, now I'm gonna do this, which is gonna be the same. Now I'm gonna do is open all of them up. Now you can see that they are different because they are NA right now. So why are they NA? You can see that the values are now different. So what I'm gonna do is change all of them up one by one, which I'm gonna do is do this and then hit enter. You can see that that is done. What I'm gonna do is type in this one too, hit enter. Well, that is done. I'm gonna do this, I have to do the same thing here. Now they are done. Now the last one, which would be, and that is done too. So this is how you can find out the total purchase, total present, and then the total sales, and then the total return, all of them together. And at the end, what we're gonna do is find out if there's available. Okay, so to find out if there are available, what that is also really easy. So to find it, what we're gonna do is type in another formula, which is super easy, which is gonna be just summation and then minus again, and that will be it. So how you gonna do that? So first off, what we're gonna do is select in the space or the cell where we want it to be. Now what I'm gonna do is type in equal, and now first what we're gonna do is select the total purchased. Okay, now the total purchased, and then plus the total return, which is gonna be this one, and then minus the total sales. Well, that is it. Just hit enter and you will see the available products which are here right now. Well, that is it. Now use the fill header, or maybe if you want to like change it, let's say I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna do is, let's say equal total purchased plus, which is gonna be total return, minus total sales. Well, that is it. Then that is how you're gonna be able to find out the availability of this page or this chart which we have right here. And the last thing what we're gonna do is, if you want to use sum if, you can also do that. If you want to find out the total sum, to find out the total sum, we can also do that. So first off, what we're gonna do is type in total sum. Okay, let's say total sum or the total sale, because in audit report that is really important to find out the total sale. So I'm gonna do is make another one, which is gonna be right over here, and then what we're gonna do is find it by using sum if. So first off, sum if Well, that is it. So, and then what we're gonna do first is select the list of the stationery supplies. Okay, so stationery supplies, select this, which is the range, and after selecting the range, click on F4 so that they are locked, and then comma again. Then first thing what we're gonna do is type in the criteria, which is gonna be right here, which is gonna be T6, and then comma again. After selecting comma, then what we're gonna do is find out the amount. After selecting the amount, okay, which is gonna be just the sales, and then after selecting the amount, you should also lock it and then close the parentheses. After closing in the parentheses, and now you will be able to find out the total sale of all of these products. So after all of them are done, after all of them are put in your let's say put in your cell, then what we're gonna do is do another sum if. So another sum if is gonna be, let's say, minus. Okay, so it's gonna be minus and then the return. So in the return, what we're gonna do is equal sum if again, and then what I'm going to do is list of the returns, which is going to be this one. After selecting all of that, close the parentheses, or okay, first just lock in the cells. After locking in the cells, what we're going to do is type in the same thing, which is going to be C or T6 comma, okay, comma T6, which we already used up there, and then comma again, then the amount, which is going to be really easy. Okay, comma again, comma, and then the total amount, which we have right here. Lock in the cell, close the parentheses, and you will be able to find out all of them, and then just hit enter. There are too many arguments. Well, that isn't a problem. Minus sum if, let's say, let's see if it is all okay, equals sum if this one, then T6, okay, then comma, and then this one minus sum if, and then this, okay, maybe there is like two of them, and I can see that the total sale is this one. Now use the fill header to find out the total sale of the other ones too, and that will show you how you can be able to find out the total sale of your audit report, which is going to be really easy. Now again, if you will change the number over there, you will see that all of them are changing one by one. You can see that they are changing, right? You can see that they are changed one by one. However, you put in more data. Even if you change the name, now you might see the reference error and some other shits will happen, but you don't have to worry about that. So what we're gonna do is just follow these steps to make an audit report, and that will be it. Hope you guys understood everything, and thank you for watching this video.